everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Brittany Andrade. I am the Arts and Entertainment Editor for Grand Central Magazine. I'm a senior majoring in BCA and minoring in journalism, and today we're coming at you with Bingeables. You may be wondering, what is Bingeables? That's a good question. Bingeables is a video podcast that we're doing that is centered around what is bingeable. So it's all arts and entertainment related because obviously we're doing it for the arts and entertainment section, and we're talking about things that are bingeable like book series, TV, movies, music, albums, all that good stuff. And the whole premise is going to be we bring in students for a themed episode. So today's theme is what brings you comfort, and we're going to talk about what they think is bingeable and why. So today we have Katie and Grace, and they're going to be talking about what brings them comfort that they like to binge today. How are y'all doing?
Doing well, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm doing fantastic.
Awesome. We got our blankets. We're all comfy. I was so upset because I forgot mine, but it's okay. I'll live vicariously through you all. Do you all want to do like a little more of an introduction about yourselves a little bit?
Sure. So my name is Katie. I am 22 years old. This is my final year at CMU. I'm on year 4. I'm a senior. And my major is broadcast cinematic arts.
Yay.
Oh, well, I'm Grace. I am 19, just turned 19, which is a lot of fun.
Ooh, youngin'.
Yeah, I'm a baby. This is my first year at CMU, and I'm an English major.
Ooh,
lit.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Literally.
So today we're talking about things that bring us comfort, and both of you have sort of brought in either physically or, or mentally something that brings you comfort, and I'm going to talk about mine as well. So without further ado, Katie, go ahead and start.
Okay, so what I brought for mine for comfort, I find comfort in cartoons. Mm-hmm. So I brought my complete series set of The Angry Beavers.
Nice.
Literally my favorite cartoon, and that came out the year I was born, 1997. Hell. But yeah, just the one thing that brings me comfort because it doesn't try too hard to be funny. But literally, it's like I can relate to the character of Daggett. He's the brown beaver, the clumsy, goofy little brother. That's me. So
too cool. And what year did you like? What age were you when you sort of discovered?
Ooh, what year was I? I think I was a freshman in high school.
Oh, cool.
We had just moved, and then Comcast at Xfinity on Demand came out with this whole new thing called Nick Rewind. Mm-hmm. It was like the Nick Splat thing on Teen Nick, and they had released episodes of Angry Beavers, and they had the series pilot, so I'm just like, I'm gonna check this out. I've never heard this before. And so I watched the first episode, and I'm just like, I'm hooked.
And there you go.
It's all there is to it. You just find something so relatable, and you hang on, man. You hang on.
For sure. And yeah, and that it says the complete series on there. Man, oh man.
4 seasons worth. I think there's over 100 episodes. Actually, 62 episodes, excuse me. But, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Man, oh man. Yeah, I remember being younger and like my go-to cartoon, when I was a lot younger was Scooby-Doo. That was my all-time favorite because it would come on Boomerang. Do y'all know Boomerang?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, and they would play like the old Justice League episodes and Flintstones and Jetsons and all that sort of stuff. But like Scooby-Doo was always my favorite, and like now I love spookier stuff, and I think that was like where it started for me.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. Okay, Grace, what did you bring, or what brings you comfort?
So what really brings me comfort, actually, it seems kind of not comforting, but Pretty Little Liars.
Oh, dude,
honestly,
I feel that.
I am such a fangirl about Pretty Little Liars. My friends have sent me multiple times that meme of the guy who's pointing at the board and he looks really crazy because it's all trying to the connections and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's me with Pretty Little Liars.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, it brings me so much comfort because it has just been solid. It's been there for so long that no matter what, I can just open up a new episode and I'm well, not really new. I've seen all of them multiple times. But I can open up a random episode and then I just know exactly what's happening. And so that's I guess I just know it's gonna happen. And so it's just something that I can do, and I really like sharing that with my friends. And then they also have the spin-off series, so it's kind of a big community of liars that just really like the show. So yeah.
Too cool. And how old were you when you sort of found that? Were you from the start watching it?
No, so I was young when it came out, and so I was not able to watch it. So I was probably around 15 when I first started watching it, so I kind of caught up with it on Netflix. My sister was actually the one who got me into it. She's quite a bit older than I am.
Gotcha.
So she got me into it. and it's just been like a bonding thing that we've done ever since. So yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh man, yeah. And now they have The Perfectionist coming out. Yeah,
it came out on the 20th.
Nice.
I watched it the next day because I have Hulu. I don't have cable hooked up. So I watched it. It came out on Hulu at 3 a.m. I watched it at 3 a.m. Don't regret it.
No regrets.
I would say, how is it? Because like
it's good. I feel like it's almost a little bit more creepy than Pretty Little Liars.
Okay.
But
that's exciting.
It's going to be I feel like it's going to be a good season. Yeah.
For sure. Too cool. Okay, and the thing that sort of thing that brings me comfort that just comes to mind is this movie called Pride and Prejudice.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Keira Knightley?
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure. Yeah. It's the 2003 version. There are a couple of different versions, like on BBC and PBS and stuff like that. But I love that movie. First of all, like the music in it, for me, the music is really what makes a good movie. And it's just so gorgeous and so beautiful and calming. Keira Knightley, like that is my girl.
Queen.
I love her, honestly. And two, like whenever I watch that movie, so I'm not big into romantic comedies or rom-coms. Like I'll go and watch it, but like that's not my first go-to. I'm definitely more like an action or sci-fi kind of person. But my mom is super into romance movies and stuff like that, especially period pieces. So whenever I would watch that movie, I think I watched it for the first time when I was like 10 or 11. The first time I watched it, it was with her, and like typically when I go home, like that's one of our first go-to movies. It's like Pride and Prejudice. And we'll get comfy and we'll just watch it, and it's just so cool. And it's based on Jane Austen's book, Pride and Prejudice, too, which I read and I absolutely love. So, yeah. Too cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm totally a fan of that movie. You can ask my sister Molly. She's into it, too. That's kind of our bonding thing. It's like, over that song, I'm just like, dude, turn it on. I don't care what else is on, turn it on.
And funnily enough, too, there's like this, it's sort of like a web series-ish thing where like this girl, she decided to make like a whole faux YouTube channel like she was Lizzie Bennett. So it's like Lizzie Bennett has like these video diaries and she publishes them on YouTube. It's really, really cool. Because it's just a great way to sort of like catalog what the story is because she's acting as the characters, and like she has a couple of other people that are acting as like Elizabeth's older sister and all this other stuff, and it's really, really cool, and it's on YouTube. I think PBS actually picked it up as like one of their series, and they've spun off a bunch of other Jane Austen and like other literary films. Like they did Emma, like you know the Gwyneth Paltrow movie. Yep. So they did that, but as a YouTube series with another character and a bunch of other stuff. So like that love for Pride and Prejudice has sort of spun off into like other things that I found that are sort of like it as well. So it's pretty cool.
That YouTube thing, I actually had a friend in high school who did that with the Heathers.
Oh my god.
And so, yeah, they base it more off of, like, the musical than, like, the actual movie, but they included kind of a little bit of both. But, yeah, it was kind of the same thing where they, like, went and it was, like, almost like a video, like, documentary, like, vlog type thing of, like, they were the characters and they just kind of, like, flashed forward and back, and it was, like, the, like, times where you would talk to people, like, they'd either be, like, featured, like, in, like, this is my channel, like, this is my, like, my guest and stuff like that. Or it was, like, a FaceTime call that, like, had been recorded and, like, implanted into it. And so it was really, like, high-tech and amazing.
Yeah. I was going to say, that sounds so smart to do, especially, like, and, like, Heathers has slowly but surely been, I think, growing in popularity.
Oh, yeah.
Because the original movie has Winona Ryder and Christian Slater. And it's really good. It's definitely like a cult classic. It's darker, but like, and then they came out with the musical, and I'm a huge fan of musicals. Like Barrett Wilbur-Weed, she plays Veronica Sawyer, and now she's in Mean Girls. And the musical is amazing, and they just opened that musical in West End in London, and like I think Riverdale just did.
It wasn't good. It was not good.
Man, oh man, yeah. I just from watching some of the clips, I was like, okay. Like, I kind of see what you're going for.
They, like, completely cut out Veronica. Like, there's no Veronica. And you're just like, that's a big part of it.
So I think, you know, it's definitely gaining in popularity, though. Like, there are so many more people that know about it now, especially the musical, like, aspect of all of it. So, What a time. All right, and I think that sort of ends it for today. Our question for you out there is, what do you binge that brings you comfort? Cool, thank you both for coming. I really appreciate you all being here. This has been really cool, just sort of hearing all of the stuff that you like and seeing what they all like out there. If you tune in for our next episode, we'll cover something a little bit new, and you'll get to, to watch along with us. This has been Bingeables. I'm Brittany. Thanks for watching.